Imagine waking up tomorrow with a brilliant business idea. You feel like you're sitting on something big, but here's the blind spot most entrepreneurs never see. They rush into the battlefield. With no armor, they register the business in their own name, put personal assets at risk, and unknowingly build a castle with open doors. Now, what if I told you the wealthy never do that? Today, you'll discover how the ultra-rich structure their businesses smartly to shield their assets, reduce risk, lower taxes legally, and attract serious investors. And the best part? You can apply this even if you're just getting started. The real game is not about making money. It's about keeping it. Wealthy individuals know something most people don't. The way you structure your business determines your destiny. They don't just create companies, they build systems. This isn't about opening a random LLC, it's about building an enterprise architecture. Holding companies, operating companies, asset companies, trusts, funds, all working together, like pieces on a chessboard. And the secret? They're never personally exposed. You can sue their operating company, but you'll never touch their wealth. One of the biggest psychological triggers in the minds of serious investors is prevention. They know it's cheaper and smarter to protect yourself before the storm hits. Many believe that asset protection is only worth it when you're rich. That's a mistake. The wealthy build structures from the very beginning, because they know that money attracts attention, and attention attracts problems. A well-designed business structure isolates risk, protects real estate, vehicles, equipment, and even trademarks. It's like placing each valuable asset inside its own fortress, far from legal storms. Here's how they separate power. The operating company is the face. It sells, hires, markets, and takes all the business risks. The holding company is the silent partner. It owns everything, stays in the shadows, and protects from above. The asset company holds the treasures, properties, trademarks, patents, equipment. It never touches the day-to-day operations. So if something goes wrong in the operation, the assets remain untouched. This is what allows companies to grow safely, attract partners, and even sell parts of the business without ever giving up control. Have you ever wondered why billionaire families never appear on public inheritance lists? Because they use trusts and private funds to organize everything ahead of time. Assets don't go through probate. They're not contested, and best of all, they're not taxed like personal wealth. They also know exactly where to form companies. Instead of registering in the most obvious location, they look for jurisdictions with low taxes, stronger legal protection, and confidentiality rules. This isn't about hiding, it's about protecting intelligently. If you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure to subscribe to Investor School right now. Here you'll learn what the rich apply in silence, explained in clear, practical terms. Hit that button and let's keep going. What separates a good idea from an investable business? Structure. Serious investors won't put money into a sloppy company. They want clear governance, protected partners, separated assets, and transparent cash flow. When you present a professional structure, you increase your business valuation because you're signaling trust, security, and scalability. Simple as that. It's not just about revenue. If you want to build a legacy, stop thinking like a solo entrepreneur and start thinking like a business family. A family holding company helps organize succession, divide ownership, avoid inheritance conflicts, and prevent future generations from destroying what you built. It also unlocks massive legal tax advantages. Those who master this play the long game. When your business is structured correctly, you're not just protecting your assets, you're creating freedom. Freedom to make mistakes and not lose everything. Freedom to grow without fear. Freedom to sell, invest, or pass on what you've created. While most people are improvising, you'll be operating with strategy, vision, and confidence. In the end, the winners in business are not the fastest. They're the ones who build the smartest. Now that you understand how the rich structure their businesses behind the scenes, the question is, will you stay exposed? Or will you start protecting and growing like the top players? I'll see you in the next video. And remember, the game only changes when you change the way you play it.